What's up, guys? Young Bucks.
What's up?
I'm the GOAT. I got Big G.
Hey, dude. Oh, this way.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. I got.
Oh, this way. Wait, that way.
Boom, boom, boom. I got down there.
This way. I don't even know.
There we go. All right. So, like I said, I got Big G, GNP Arrow. I got Tank down there, and another quarantine episode. So, I'm sure you guys have heard like a few conspiracy theories around the COVID-19 coronavirus.
Yeah.
And
crazy shit.
Yeah, it made me think of like some of the main conspiracy theories that there are out there, and just wanted to talk about like some of the big ones, and then maybe like some that you guys have heard or thought of about the coronavirus, because I know there's a lot flying around out there.
I think the first one that always comes to play that everyone always uses is like, the whole Illuminati, like the big organization set up the fucking virus to eliminate the poor so that the rich prosper or whatever the fuck. I mean, I don't know, man.
World order.
Yeah, New World Order type shit. I don't know about all that, man. I feel like if that shit was real, we would have. Nowadays, too many people will just turn on people, man. We would have heard some shit, all right. There can't be so many people all in cahoots. There's always somebody that'll break. I mean, it's just the money. Everyone hustles and gets the money, and like you rise with your people. That's all it is all around the world. Just groups of people trying to get money and take over. But I don't think it's caused by human. I mean, I think it's caused by human, but not by scientifically put out to kill us. I think it was a fucking human ate that bat shit and just spread out.
But bro, if they wanted to start, and they wanted, I'm not saying I believe in it, but they're conspiracy theories. They're fun to talk about and think about. If they wanted to start a new world order kind of shit, isn't this a kind of a good way? Hey, let's scare everybody with a fucking virus, and then then maybe later, like a real more deadly one comes. That's not this one. I'm not downplaying it, but it's really like at worst 10% death rate. In some other countries hit hard. What if some shit came out that is like 90% death rate? Well, that would be easy to control everybody. I'm not saying that's what's going on, but
right. Like they that whole 5G tower shit, like that's stupid too. Like
that's
like stupid the too. Whole world is in a pandemic and they don't have 5G towers all over the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like
for real,
crazy. I mean, it could be like let's say if it was
5G. 5G could be bringing up some other shit because that's new technology, new electronic magnetic fucking waves going through. But I don't think it's linked to coronavirus at all, bro.
Nah.
Now it could be. I mean, you never know, man. Like I don't never knock anything. I'm more of like see it to believe it type shit. So I don't believe shit till I see some shit. So until there's no proof, I don't believe it. But I'm open to all that shit because it could easily be made and put into shit. You never know. Like I don't know. I don't believe it though, but I'm open to hear everything because it's good to hear all sides of fucking theories, man.
Yeah, of course,
dude. I read somewhere. You read so much shit, you don't know what's real or not. But they introduced new like type of technology soon after some type of disease or health problems occurred. The 5G one is crazy, man, because it's like, yeah, dummy, there's a lot of coronavirus where there's 5G because those are the biggest cities, so that's where you're gonna have a lot of coronavirus.
Yeah.
I mean, they were even burning down those, I guess they're poles. They have them up on poles and shit. I heard they burned some.
Yeah, people are crashing into them shits, burning all kinds of crazy shit. But you know what it is also? I think it's like anything. I think when, like, look, even in the beginning when this all started, it hadn't hit here, so we didn't give a fuck about it so much. And even myself, I wasn't too, like conscious about it. But now it's impacted my life directly. I've lost family members too, so it's real. Now, caused by human or caused by whatever, I don't give a shit. The virus or whatever it is killing people, it exists because it's happened in my family. So, and there's people in Ecuador dying. So at least that part I know it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? But now as far as the cause of it, that's fucking who knows.
Yo, you seen that shit in Ecuador where they're like, I don't know if you know the media likes to blow shit up, where like the dead bodies were on the street and shit.
That's real. That's real. We had a real hard time. Like I don't know how the fuck we handled all that stuff with my grandfather. Like they're tossing bodies on the streets because they're dying in the house. They don't have no one to come pick them up. They're overloaded. So they're just like, you got to hold them. We don't have nobody yet. And the people are like, we don't know if he has the virus, so we're going to put the bodies on the street because we don't want it to be in the house and infect us. So they're laying them out on the streets and they're just starting to like accumulate. And it's just getting worse and worse. That people are in line waiting to get into the hospital. They're dying outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
it's crazy.
It starts to decompose pretty fucking quickly.
And let's say it does have that disease, like that's just got high risk. You feel me? It's crazy.
For real.
It's respiratory.
Hey.
And they don't have masks. They're probably hiding their shits with t-shirts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't no mask.
Before this thing is connected. Hold up. Technical difficulties. All right. Hopefully this sounds better. If not, let me know. All right, that's the Corona ones. Let's talk about some of the main ones in history, and then at the end, we'll go back to some of these coronavirus ones.
Chronological order?
Huh? Yeah.
Chronological order first.
I mean, not necessarily, but yeah, this is a pretty old one here. We weren't even fucking born, not even the old goats. JFK.
Ooh. That's definitely dirty. Something was up. That's conspiracy all day. Something was going down. That motherfucker got murdered by a group of people. That was not just one dude acting on his own.
Yeah.
And then too many people were getting murked out that were involved into all this shit. Like, didn't they kill this guy right after? Ruby? What's this guy's name? Who killed
Lee Harvey Oswald
Lee Harvey Oswald
supposedly shot Kennedy.
And then he got killed right after.
Yeah.
But even better, at the time, live television wasn't that didn't happen that often. On live television, they're bringing this dude out from jail in handcuffs. Oswald. Ruby runs up, caps him. He's dead. Ruby goes to jail, and Ruby dies of something in jail too. Later.
Coronavirus.
Yeah. So like,
and JFK's brother was shot. They tried to kill him, but I don't think he died.
Oh yeah, he died.
He got after. He died in the kitchen. He got shot in the kitchen.
Yes, in the hotel, walking through the kitchen.
Yeah.
He won the primaries for Democrat out in California. So he was
Sirhan. No, what's his name?
The guy who
shot, Sirhan or some shit like that.
Yeah, he was like a Middle Eastern guy, and supposedly he hated him because he was in favor of the Jews and stuff like that.
That's all bullshit. I don't know, man. There was too much going on. He was doing too good, and he was ruffling feathers, and people were just like, we gotta take him out. He got wiped out on live television, the president. Imagine that shit. Imagine us being alive, and even as much as we hate Trump, to see him get shot on live TV would be some crazy shit.
Fuck,
you know what I'm saying? Imagine, like, we all hate him, but we're not like, it's like when you're like, oh, I'll kill that motherfucker. You're not going to go kill nobody. And you see that motherfucker get shot, you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine. They probably
somebody like that gets shot or killed, dude. It's fucking crazy, man. But that family's fucking cursed, bro.
Cursed, yeah, hell yeah.
The other brother died in a plane crash, or later on, or a cousin, or what?
His son.
Who died? The son died.
Yeah.
And Marilyn Monroe died.
Yep.
She was fucking around with both of them.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, one of those Kennedys and their son died on a canoe just a few weeks ago. Some shit like that. I don't remember the exact story. Yeah, for real, dude.
That poor family.
Crazy, bro. Just think of the 60s, bro. You know, that's probably why this is like some real shit right now that people are dealing with, you know. But like, think of the 60s, all the shit that was going on in the 60s. JFK, his brother, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all assassinated. The civil rights movement.
Free love.
Well, yeah, free love. We're going to the moon. What else, dude? A bunch of other shit. Fucking Vietnam. What else do
That's
you fucking
crazy.
want, dude? All that shit happened in
Wood,
the 60s.
fucking Woodstock.
That's crazy. That was sad.
Yeah,
What
69.
year was
Summer of Love.
Summer of Love. Let me take my inhaler.
That's for asthma,
Dude,
right?
dude, I think fucking Charles Manson was also the 60s, no?
Late 60s was the Manson murders. Good one. Hell yeah. Another crazy thing to happen in that decade. Hey, if you're listening on the live thing or on the replay, feel free to go ahead and chat, chime in.
How do you see who's in? You can see who's in?
Are you on a computer?
There yet? I
Yeah.
mean, there's some people on, but there's nobody commenting yet. You don't see a little thing on the right hand side of your screen?
You gotta click on live comments, not private chat.
How do you change it? Oh, live comment.
Just click on it. But nobody's talking yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that decade was crazy.
He had a lot of enemies too, dude. With the he's supposedly like really hated communists. So he had the problems with Cuba, Russia, you know, all these other fucking wars we got in with other communist countries. So um, he wanted to break up a lot of the big government shit too, and some of the banking stuff. So maybe the New World Order got him, dude. Who knows, bro?
I mean, they could have been Hydra. It could have been Hydra.
Hell, Hydra.
Yo, I don't think it's one dude, man. That's all I think, man. It could not have been one dude, especially with that magic bullet shit.
I mean, you saw when they did that whole reenactment in what was that show called? They used to have with the two brothers doing the science proving shit wrong.
Mythbusters.
They did the whole assassination reenactment to see how the bullet would go. They did some crazy shit, and I think one of them was kind of crazy because the bullet does bounce. But it was no way, man. With all the factors, the wind, the car moving, the way it hit, it was just like too much shit. It was like that's like impossible almost to happen, man.
Yeah, because
it's crazy.
Could ricochet, but the way that those, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's weird, man. So I don't know. Let's just take a quick vote. I don't think that was Lee Harvey Oswald rogue on his own, just shooting some dude. That's what I vote. I vote some other shit's fucking going on.
For sure, because if not, he wouldn't got killed. Why would he get killed?
Yeah, that's what throws me off.
It wasn't like Ruby was like, "Yo, JFK's like brother" or some shit like that, like or like a family member. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're just so a random angry, dude.
You're so angry, you gotta go kill this guy. Like, nah, this motherfucker was set to hit him because he knew some shit, and he knew he wasn't the only one. He was going to jail. He was going to talk, just like Epstein didn't kill himself. Another theory.
Conspiracy theory, dude. That's a fact now for me. We don't know who or why, but all right. How about you?
Nah, dude. Definitely that it wasn't just him.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what throws me off is that somebody just came and capped his ass, bro. Because
on live television.
Yeah.
Rolled up.
Which was not that common at the time, dude. It was not, not like now, Everything's live now, pretty much, now. All right, let's go on to number 4.
Aliens. Number 4.
Aliens. So, I'm pretty sure there's aliens out there, but in this case, more like, do they have communication with them? Is there some shit down in Area 51 that we don't know about? There's a lot of stories. You guys ever heard the story of Betty? Is it Betty Hill? Look that shit up real quick.
I mean, I don't know, man. Look, if there is aliens, to me, like, let's say this. Why? I think our minds, like, why do aliens gotta have spaceship and invisible shit inside of fucking jets? What if they're like fucking Avatar and they got underwears and bow and arrows and they looking up in the sky too? Like, why they gotta be spaceship, teleported? What if they're fucking just sitting there in their fucking world looking up too? Like, I wonder if there's other fucking people, and we're over here and we're the futuristic motherfuckers driving metal cars and fucking rubber wheels and talking on video screens and shit. Like, we're the fucking futuristic alien, and they're the fucking little monkey fucking jungle aliens. I mean, it could be like that too. I mean, it don't have to be them flying over here in invisible ships and shit. Like, I think we're not the only life form. I just don't think there's like aliens flying over here because we would have had an invasion already. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one ship coming over here by a visit and they're just straggling over here like refugees. Like, what are we, like Miami of the fucking space and shit? Like, I think there's life and they know about it. They just they're coming over here and invisible and teleporting and probing motherfuckers. You feel me? That's how I think.
Yeah, I dig it, dude. That's possibility.
What up, Hialeah?
Oh, Hialeah Comics. What's up, bro?
What's up, Hialeah in the house? You have to have a drink,
dude.
Hialeah. Cheers, bro.
To me, aliens is.
Let me know.
Aliens is like I don't, dude. It's a big fucking universe, bro. You know, and I'm sure there's something out there, but
sure
that they have that we've made contact with them and that they have something Area 51. I don't know, bro. I'm not too convinced about it. Like,
I mean, if they do have stuff, it's just like knowledge of like I'm saying, they could have proof of other, like, just not like, I don't believe like no Men in Black shit's happening. Like, you just say they got an alien interrogation on the ground and they got spaceships and they're trying to like Men in Black. I mean, Independence Day, that shit. Like, I don't know, man. I think they just have like a lot of new technology and intel and shit that they're like secret to the world. That they're like some new shit, like new technology, new weapons, new shit, and they're hiding with Area 51 shit. They just got secret shit, and they're not trying to tell people we're building weapons of mass destruction ourselves.
Yeah. That's what Area 51 is to me.
That's what I think it is. It's like a hidden fucking, it's Area 51 aliens, and it's restricted. Like, yeah, right, motherfucker. What do you think we're building down there?
I think that's where they had the 5G for the last fucking 7 years.
Hey, but let me just
10G down there, nigga.
Yep.
All right, Hialeah's agreeing with you, but let me throw something else at you. You know, the world is, I don't know how many fucking years old. We always talk about this. I don't know how old the world is, but it's fucking old, right? So, well, was in 1947, right?
Yeah.
And think of all the technology that we've gotten after that, dude. All the explosion of computers and shit like that. What if, I'm not saying this is what happened, but this is what some people will say. We did get some shit in Roswell. It's in there. They studied it, and a lot of the fucking technology that we have and we've been getting has come from there. And they're not gonna fucking tell us, obviously. But dude, really, a lot of crazy shit has happened in the last 60 years.
No, you know, I think that is the Geo works for the government.
Chris says you're a spook.
Yo,
I mean,
I think fucking, like, I don't think it's alien technology. I think it's like I said, they've been having like modern shit they've been working on, and no one knows it. Motherfuckers been like quitting and leaving, and they sneak out and create businesses, and like they become, and that technology gets sold, and people create it, and that's how this new shit. I think that's what's happening. I think like they're just like they have a hidden world of new shit and knowledge, and that no one knows. You feel me? Like they're just working on new shit and weapons and shit, and we don't even know because it's like Area 51 aliens. We think it's aliens. I don't think so, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they just have a bunch of shit that they don't want us to know about, and technology that's way more advanced. But then it could be true. It could be that we got it off of something like a spaceship or some. But to me, it's more.
What if it's more like a mineral or some shit, not an actual fucking alien or a craft? It could be like a certain thing. Humans are masters of the universe.
Not, bro. You guys ever heard of this dude Bob Lazar?
Bob Lazar. Sounds familiar.
He was on Rogan one time, and he was there was a documentary about him on Netflix, I think. And the dude,
Oh yeah,
he says he worked in a place in Area 51. Actually, it's another spot close to Area 51, and they gave
yeah.
I know.
him
Yeah,
these.
yeah, yeah, yeah. My brother Chris talks about him.
Yeah, they gave this guy like some saucers that they had to work on with another guy, and they had to like try to reverse engineer them. And then when he left there, he started talking about an element. I forget the name of the element right now. Maybe somebody out there knows. And this element didn't even exist. You know the periodical chart that we all study in school and shit, like the Breaking Bad shit with all the chemicals.
Element 115.
The periodic table.
My dog, yeah, element. I think it was 115. I think you're on the money right.
Yeah.
It shit didn't even exist. Years later, that element started came to exist, and Chris knows Bob personally. Apparently, it kind of gave him a little bit of legitimacy. He says that it was an archaeological dig that they found that shit. So that wouldn't coincide with it being some Roswell shit, but still interesting thing. Bob Lazar, look him up.
Look, peep game. Speaking of conspiracy, I think if we're talking about the Kennedy and all that shit, if Bob Lazar really knew some shit, he would not have been talking on the internet. He'd have been out, Kennedy style. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, why would he be out there and they're letting him leak out shit? I would have been in there. They would have blown that house up, suicide, some car accident, some shit. He wouldn't be out there. They're like, let him. They're letting the world get fucking derailed with his stupid shit. I don't know, man.
Too though, dude, they like some people out there looking kind of kooky and crazy, and they're, remember Men in Black, dude? They're like, where do you get your leads? On the fucking Inquirer and shit like that. They probably like fucking people out there talking shit, so everybody, says they're crazy. But I feel you, bro. It's
it's tough too. We have so much media and movies and shit that it's hard because the movies that we love, we're people of movies and comic books, and so we're like, yo, it's possible. Like anything can happen. Like we think all that shit already because it's in our mind. You feel me? Like we're also, the world's like that. We watch we watch it, but the news does it to us during hurricanes. People panic right now. Pandemic, motherfuckers buying toilet paper, going crazy. Hurricanes it's just always crazy. We
Bob
fool
Lazar
ourselves.
is from Coral Gables, by the way.
Is he?
He was born in Coral Gables.
Bob Lazar.
He's a Dade County.
Yeah.
Bob Lazar.
Oh shit.
He's a Miami. He's a Florida nigga. Florida nigga crazy.
He's a liar.
He's a Miami. He's crazy ass nigga, dog. You can't trust that motherfucker.
He seems pretty normal though, dude. He's not really out there. If you listen to him speak, sometimes you look at these guys and they just look real fucking crazy. He's not really crazy looking. All right, so let's take a quick vote on that. Aliens. Does the government have them or have contact with them and they're not letting us know? Have they ever found any shit and we don't know? I'm going to say I'll be the fucking crazy motherfucker. Yeah, there's some fucking shit in Area 51, dude. That's what I say. We don't know what it is, but I think they found some shit. I'll be that guy. Agent Gio, where you at?
Man, it's like a two-part answer for me because, yes, I believe they have knowledge of something. I believe there is alien life or other life, just not like what their spaceships and we got that shit. I believe they have a lot of knowledge of shit that we don't know, and they're building shit, a whole bunch of shit, but not like Men in Black shit. I don't think they're down there with a spaceship and they're trying to figure out how to fly it and shit like that and building guns off of that shit. Nah, man. I think they know of shit out there. They found other. I don't think when we get all in the media, they're like, yeah, give the world all the information. We found no water. We found no oxygen. We found nothing in these planets. And we're going to let the world know everything we know. Yeah, right. I just feel like they have more information, more knowledge. Just, I don't think there's if there is aliens, I believe it's Avatar. So yes and no. Yes, there is other life and no Men in Black shit. I don't think Area 51 has shit, but they're just building shit for us.
It's just secret shit they don't want anybody to know about. That's what you're saying?
I I think it's like New World Order shit's happening in Area 51. It's like 2 conspiracies in one type shit.
I heard those stealth choppers that they got with came out of there. I'm not sure.
I think they don't want to show people the kind of shit we're building because we want to make sure we don't fucking lose. And we got some top-notch shit down there, ready to beat anybody who's trying to fuck with us. You feel me? That's what I think. America's grimy. We're dirty. I think they just got some fucking nuclear shit and some dope shit down there that they're just testing. And no one come here. We're trying out our toys, and we're gonna have shit, and we're gonna like aliens or the cover up. You get me? That's what I think.
Marvin the Martian, he ain't down there. All right, I got you, dog. How about you, Tank?
I don't think they have like a fucking spaceship down there, but I do think that they have a lot of technology that they don't want us to know about and shit like that. Fucking weapons, like he said, weapons, military shit that they're making, and like just advanced technologies that we're gonna get in a few years. That's gonna be nothing to them, and to us, it's gonna be this next new fucking innovative technology.
Yeah.
All right.
But I do believe that they're out there.
I believe there's more life. There's more life out there. It has to be.
Sure. That
I just don't believe. Yeah. They could be like us, wondering too.
We got another vote for no. Hialeah Comic Girl says no. They got top secret.
No. Yeah, I feel you, Hialeah.
Shit. I think you meant to say shit. Okay, this is interesting. That's where all the Nazis went after the war. Yeah, well, they started up NASA for us, dude, for real. Project Paperclip. So when we defeated the Nazis, I think they had like a draft, dude, like the NFL draft. Like, all right, you get some of these Nazi scientists. We get with the first pick, we pick this Nazi scientist, and everybody got some, and they're the ones who helped us get NASA to get to the moon, which is actually on my list later. But before we get to the moon, let's jump to the next one. Everybody voted. Kind of talked about this shit. New World Order. One world government. What do you guys think about that?
The fucking banks. The banks are the government.
It's tough, man. I just don't believe it's one like secret society doing it. I think it's just too hard to pull off such a large like undercover shit all over the world, like to make it like. I think it's just rich families and like it kind of is, but not like no. It's just motherfuckers just trying to look out for themselves and their people getting and taking over as much as they can, and they're just different groups of them. But I don't believe it's one big organization like doing like fucking some secret shit. Like nah, man. I don't think so. I don't believe in the New World Order. No, like fucking Illuminati shit. It's just a whole bunch of fucking rich motherfucking greedy motherfuckers taking over and like selling shit for other shit and making money, causing that's wars and NWO Hulk Hogan. Yeah, that's the only NWO I love, dog. Hell yeah.
Hey, this is interesting. The Family on Netflix. I saw that. I think it's the same one I saw, but that's mostly based in the U.S. I think. But dude,
what documentary?
Yeah, I think it's a doc. Dude, when you think about money, dude, and dude, I didn't go to college, so that's probably why I think of stupid shit that doesn't make sense. But like, what the fuck is money, bro? There ain't no fucking. There's no gold backing up money anymore.
Right now, everybody's realizing that. Right now, the world's feeling what you just said. Money don't mean shit when you can't step outside.
It don't mean shit when the government say we're gonna send everybody a check. Just stay home. We're sending you a check. We're sending you a check. Really? Damn, you could have done this all this time and you had to wait till now? Where the fuck are they getting all that money from? They're just printing it?
I don't know, man. It's all fucking invisible shit. We just created money. It's invisible paper. Like half the money we have, we don't see it in physical form. It's just your app tells you have it. You have some invisible shit, and then you owe some invisible shit. You pay some invisible shit. It's just like, oh no, I owe this much because the phone said this number. It's like we don't ever touch physical fucking. It's all made up shit.
I do know that there's probably like a very few amount of people that have a lot of power that are calling a lot of the shots. Just right now, dude, look at this, bro. Everybody's on board with this thing. There's no country that's not on board. You know, you always have a rogue country here and there. I don't think there's any country that's not on board with this program right now that I know of. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's scary. It's like I think, like what I said earlier, we watch so much shit that we it all comes from this. Like, even speaking on aliens, like me and my brother always tells me a lot. I learned a lot from him. Like, he, like, you know, even like the way that the way we depict aliens with the long face or the long eyes, that's often descriptions from someone that's stuck with that. They you know, they market that shit. So it's hard. It's crazy because it's so believable, and we watch the shit. There's so many fictional stories that they write, and you know how easy it is. Just like a picture, you see a picture. WO.
this is really what I was talking about, dude. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Yeah, boy, damn, look at that shit. That's dope. Government is hard. Living like animals is easier. Hint, hint. Yeah.
What does it mean?
I mean, I feel like the chaos is created, yes, through media shit, and it is a controlled thing that they use. But I think the media is doing more than controlling, but the virus is like a real thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's tough.
Yeah, it's a scare tactic, dude.
It's tough, like I told you, to now not believe those theories just because if it's something so like close now. Like they even just said right now, the public's old color, someone's been diagnosed with that shit. You feel me? A friend of mine's passed away from a young friend of theirs. It's like, really? It's really happening? You feel me? So it's like, fuck, all those conspiracy theories, like, it's, I don't know, man. It's tough. I don't believe it. I vote no for New World Order.
You don't believe in the hoax?
I believe in Hulkamania.
Yo, the NWO was bad as fuck, though. Remember that shit?
That was dope. Damn, everybody.
Yeah,
it
bro.
Was like Image. It was like Image Comics in the '90s, like when all the dope niggas left WWF and they went to fucking WCW. WCW just all of a sudden became like, holy shit, we got everybody over here. Everybody left.
Monday Night War.
Yeah, they came back. They had like their resurrection because they kind of like started losing to WWE. Then the beef happened. They all left. Razor Ramon, fucking Diesel, Hulkamania.
That was
all over there
for wrestling.
Yeah,
for me.
DX, when DX came out, Shawn Michaels, and
that was like their answer to NWO.
This has to do with New World Order conspiracy, of course.
No, we're gonna leave that out. All right, you guys ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah, man, I'm down. Hold on, let's read what Chris said. Is there a government in the jungle? No, it's natural order. So humans are creating a government that works with modern humans. Not easy when you're making it up as you go. Exactly. I got it.
And it's crazy, dude. We don't know. And yes, dude, that was the best time in wrestling. All right.
We should get Dr. Trash Can and just link into this goddamn conspiracy. He's the best at this shit.
We could. You want to invite him on? How do we?
I don't know. I don't know if he's on the road or not. Hit him up. Ask him.
All right. I got him coming on in the next couple of weeks anyways. But let's move on to the next thing here. I could shoot out a link, though. That's not a problem. Okay, yeah, I already got it up there. The moon. So, that's a conspiracy theory for some people. Did we ever fucking really go to the moon? And when you think about it, the shit was in the late 60s, and we're the only country that went, even though Russia was right up there with us, competing to go. We went back multiple times. All right, dude, we don't want to see that, Chris. You're good. Don't worry about it. He's naked right now. Oh, we never went back after those few times that we went. We only did it when Nixon was president. Never done anything more than that. We've never gone any further, and we went with more less technology than we have on our fucking iPhones right now. So what the fuck is up with all that, dude?
We didn't fucking go, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm like with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Capricorn 1, my boy Hialeah throwing out that nugget right there. That's a movie. Dude, who's in that movie, dude? Is O.J. Simpson in that movie? That movie, check it out, dude. It's about a fake moon landing. Sorry, Gio, I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, hold on. Tell me about this movie. I want to look it up. What's it called?
Capricorn 1.
Capricorn 1.
Capricorn.
It's an old movie from the 70s, and it has to do with, like, I think it's faking a moon landing, basically. So, like, instead of sending them to the moon, they, like do some studio shit, and they kind of fake it. They fake the funk. They don't really go to the moon. So what's your thoughts on it, Gio?
No, I'm saying like Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm like, what do you say? Space may be the final frontier, but it's filmed in a Hollywood basement. I don't know, man. I don't believe that moon shit.
They said Kubrick. The conspiracy.
Kubrick, what you cut out? I didn't hear what you said.
The director, Stanley Kubrick. That's one of the theories.
I know. Hey, Tank, does it keep cutting out for you? I didn't hear. I heard the Kubrick part, but I didn't hear what you said.
When you guys talk together, Randy cuts off.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that the conspiracy theorists say that Stanley Kubrick helped them film that shit. You know, he did 2001: A Space Odyssey, so that's part of the thing.
So Hialeah thinks we made it there. My theory, I believe we landed on the moon, but did not record. So the fabricated landing, a lot of pressure from the government.
That's one I haven't heard. That's interesting.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that is. That is pretty interesting.
That makes sense. Like they were like, "Yo, we made it here," but they're like, "No, we have time to record and get back." Everything broke.
I have trouble doing this right now that we're doing. And then they're like talking to the moon and sending video from the moon in 1960, whatever. What the fuck? So
they had good Wi-Fi, dog. They had good Wi-Fi.
I don't know, dude.
They had that 5G. They got that 5G.
I want to see when we go back. So what do you think, Tank? Did we go or not?
Nah, we didn't fucking go, bro.
Why haven't we gone back?
Exactly.
Why haven't we checked on our flag?
Exactly. That's my whole ordeal. We didn't fucking go back. No other country went after us. Russia was right there with us. It was a race. It was a race to beat Russia. So they did what they had to do to fucking beat Russia.
1969. What's that? We made it there. It's hard to get to the moon, yo.
I think Japan, if I'm not mistaken, Japan sent a rover to the dark side of the moon.
Oh, the Transformers are there.
Yeah.
There ain't shit there. Yeah, it's a dead rock. They went there with a dead rock, and that's why they don't go back, I guess.
But why haven't we, the United States and the world and everything has always been about, dude, we're all in a rush. What's better? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? You get your iPhone, you want the next iPhone. We get this, we want faster, harder, better. That sounded like a porn. But why has the moon and space travel not been like that? Why hasn't that progressed?
Yo, CG says, if China says we're going to the moon, we'll go. That nigga said, if China says we're going to the moon, we will go. I don't know, man. It's tough, man.
We need some competition, dude.
I agree on that. I like his theory, though. Like, I believe they landed, and also, like Hialeah says, since there was nothing there, they're like, we don't need to go back. There ain't shit there. It's a dead rock. It's just there for no fucking purpose. they found nothing there, and they just kept going. And then, like he said, the government part, like, we need something to tell the people we went to the moon, film some shit really quick, and make it look like we're on the moon.
But claim it, bro. Claim it. Put a fucking station there so you can go to the next one. So you can go to Mars.
These pictures look fake as fuck, dude.
That camera's too good. Like, goddamn. Oh, look at that one right there.
Well,
What's that? That was real. If China says we'll go to the moon, we'll go to the moon.
I don't know, dude. I'm anxious to go back to compare the footage.
My answer on that one is kind of like the last one. It's mixed. It's hard to say like one straight answer of knowing yes. Now with these facts, and I remember when he explained that to me. I believe they did land there, and like it just fucking was. It was a shit show. They had nothing to show for it, so they had to make it look like an accomplishment and something good out of this whole fucking mission. They went there for no fucking reason. There was nothing there. And they may have to get like symbolize it and make it seem like something, so it wouldn't be like wasting money.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna agree with Chris on this one, dude. He says, "How do we know it looks like up there to say it looks fake?" Feel me? Yeah, it's gonna look weird. It's the fucking moon, you know. It's not. It's way different. The gravity's different. It's gonna look weird and strange. I don't know. I guess I'm anxious for us to go back so we can compare those pictures to the old pictures to see.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's how I'll be more convinced. Like I told you earlier, I gotta see shit. Like, why haven't we gone back? If I don't know, man. If you got space stations and shit like that, like go real quick and stop by real quick and we'll go check on our flag real quick. Put a new one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, it's been 51 fucking years, bro. Our technology has not gotten better since then, dude.
Yeah, one dude can go up there with his iPhone and handle that really quick.
Yeah,
like, yo, with your iPhone, go outside, take a couple of selfies, get back in and show us a Snapchat, and we'll be good.
There's an app for that, dude. You could go.
Yeah, sure. I was there yesterday on Zoom.
I will. I'll chime in with. I think we went. Let me see. What am I saying? I'm not gonna go one way or the other, but I will say it's a fucking interesting. It's the most interesting conspiracy theory because there's a lot of juicy shit to say no. You know what I mean? I can see the people who say yes, but there's juicy shit, dude, to say no.
I was so damn. Wait on the moon.
Yeah, you're old.
I mean, you know what it is? We don't know what space look like either. We just take all the knowledge of space and gravity and all that shit up there and how it is from what they tell us. It could be a lie too. All our knowledge comes from the same people that we're like, I don't know, man. It's so crazy. There's so much cover up. It's all about funds. Exactly, man. It's all about money.
Yeah,
and it's just like
it's expensive as shit. I think like the technology we used back then is not even viable anymore. So like they have to like redo all that shit. Now, about the pictures, some of the pictures are that they used to like promote the shit were shot before they went to the moon, and like some shit's going on with some of the pictures for sure.
Like when you join the NBA and shit, you take all the preseason pictures and shit, holding the ball and shit.
Yeah. Or they trade you from one team to the other and they superimpose the jersey and shit, but it's not, you know, like some of that type shit was going on with some of the pictures for real.
I believe what Chris Gonzalez says, like the whole we landed on it, and since it was basically a Eustis, it was a dead rock. It was like we don't want to go back and tell everybody that there wasn't shit there, so they made it seem like, look, we went, we landed, put the flag, one step on the moon, one step for mankind, and nothing since then. No more steps since then. We just made one step so far. And
no, but we went a bunch of times, bro. How many times?
Where are the other pictures?
You take more pictures when you go to the bathroom, is the joke, than when you go to the moon. I think we went like 4 times. Let me look that up real quick. There were 6 crewed U.S. landings from 1969 to 72. Dude, we were going like every 6 months, bro. And then we haven't gone in 50 plus years.
So hold on. It says we were going every 6 months, and they have documented footage from every time they went.
Yeah, filmed by Stanley Kubrick.
What?
Filmed by Stanley Kubrick.
What do you mean? Like,
Fake.
by Stan? Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, I mean, they only went one time to the moon, and they never went back, right?
6 times.
And they have 6 different like footage from the times they've gone.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, what happened? No more?
Never again. And no other country ever went. I think I'm about to. If I keep talking to Gio, I'll bring him over to my side. Give me 5 more minutes. I'll make you come to the dark side of the moon.
I don't know, man.
Why, bro? Why did we go 6 times in 3 years?
To make sure there was nothing there. And they're like, yup, there ain't shit here. Let's ride. We don't need to come back here no more.
I left my cell phone charger up there. I got to go back. Can we go back?
No, I think they need to go 6 different times to cover the fucking region. And then they're like, yo, it ain't shit here, bro. Like, we just need to fucking dip. Leave the flag there and let's ride. Don't come back here.
Moon rocks.
Yeah, I smoked them shits.
Maybe that's what it is, dude. They get high as fuck off those moon rocks. They're probably about to run out. That's why they want to go back. All right. I think we beat the moon to death, bro. Let's move on to this one.
Oh, shit.
There's some theories around this one. I know this one's touchy. You know, I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody. It's touchy for some people who lost people there, you know, for people who serve, for first responders and shit. But, you know, it's a conspiracy theory, man. It was a terrible thing that happened. But if we're going to talk about conspiracy theories on the show, we got to talk about this. These things are entertainment sometimes. So, like, dude, do your research and all that. But, you know, there's the conspiracy theory that the government was involved or knew about it and allowed it to happen. You know, that's one of them. Whatever it is, true or not, it's a fucking, just like what's going on right now, a super crazy, weird thing. And whenever you get something crazy and weird and new that's never happened, conspiracy theories are soon to follow. Where you guys at on 9/11 in general, dude?
Definitely have a corrupted, some corruption definitely involved in that shit. Like a big multi-involvement, I think, multiple countries with some shit for money. Like, it's all about funds, like Chris said. One is full of fuckery. Yep, exactly.
Sure, dude.
It's all about money, and it was too perfect. It was like perfectly executed a terrorist attack, and then some of the other shit don't make sense. A lot of the things don't connect right. Like how the engines melt and the passport landed on the floor and shit. Like,
that one is crazy, dude. The passport. Yo, let me stop you for a second. Shout out to my boy Ogre in the chat. What's going on? We talked about the moon landings. We going back. Maybe there's some shit on the dark side of the moon. Ogre, cheers, bro. Thanks for joining us. That was a former podcast mate of mine, Ogre.
wow.
Let me just hit a couple of these comments. Chris already telling us it's full of fuckery. We know it. 9/11. Sorry, man. That was no conspiracy. I refuse to believe that one. That's Freddie Ogre right there. I think Hialeah is also an agent. The same shit they said about Pearl Harbor. We knew. That's bullshit.
I mean, that's cool if you believe that. I just look at the shit. The way the buildings fell. Like there's other, you can check like other footage of same kind of like planes crashing into other structures, and the way the structures fall, the top part of it breaks down and flames up and breaks down. It doesn't just demolish straight down. And then building 7 went down off of rubble. and then like the other one fell down exactly the same from the top, and the whole bottom structure gave out, like the weight. I mean, come on, man, that's some bullshit. And then you can see the implosions coming out. Like I mean, real lives got lost. All that shit was real. The only one that was extra that I don't believe was real was the one that hit the fucking Pentagon.
There's no footage of that shit.
They have it, but they confiscated. They never showed it. And they show you that cut up bullshit. It looks like a torpedo or some shit shot it. I think a missile or a torpedo hit that bitch, not a fucking plane. And then the only thing left in the field in Virginia was like a little fucking fender, fucking little bumper and shit like that. Like, come on, man. What the fuck? You see other plane crashes in mountains, the whole fucking plane's there, the engine's there. Like, there's not enough jet fuel there to melt all that fucking engine steel down.
There's engineer group.
Pearl Harbor. Oh, my bad. Pearl Harbor, they got us with our pants down. 9/11 is the whole another game. My bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying there's an engineer group that has studied the way that some of the buildings fell, and have said, that's a controlled explosion. There's no way that
Demolition.
Yeah, let me hit up some of these comments real quick. We got some from some of the guys that are joining us here. Talking Trash Can, my boy Chris here. Check out his podcast, by the way, Talking Trash Can. He's going to be on with me soon. This is a prime example of why Illuminati can't exist. This was a bunch of assholes with agendas and policies they want, and it hit the fan. I mean, a lot of shit changed, dude. That Patriot Act changed, which basically says, yeah, government, you can spy on us at any time for any reason. They named it the Patriot Act. Yeah, we're all patriots. We all want the bad guys to go down, but really they fucked us, Look what happened in airports, which, yeah, I guess you got to do it now because some people, commandeer some planes and crash them into buildings. But a lot of, freedoms were lost. And I bet we're going to lose a lot of freedoms with this, dude, with this coronavirus shit going on. What's this dude's name? Vice President Dick Cheney. He was the VP of Halliburton. I forget the name of the company. They made a shitload of money with they provided a lot of shit to the military, which we later went to that weapons of mass destruction. How much money did he make off that shit, dude?
His company was like the MREs and shit like that, right?
Yeah, and I think other equipment too. I'll look it up while we're talking. Where you at with this tank? What's your point of view?
Dude, I think it was planned, dude. The way the buildings fell, and right there, who was it? I think Hialeah said that they weren't built the same, but fuck that, bro. Those things were, dude. It was like a perfect fucking controlled demolition, fucking floor by floor, everything just falling down together.
I saw another documentary. They were showing the construction. They built it to resist strong fucking shit. It's built better than most of the buildings in New York City. It is, man. It's just, I don't know, man. Like my brother, like Chris said, like a lot of people died for it, but it's a whole bunch of fucking parties involved for a cause, for some money. Just like war. War is money. Buying tanks and selling all this shit, billions of dollars getting put into that shit. That's why we got no money for pandemics. Like it's all to cause war to make us go. I was in the military. I went over there and they sent us to fucking Iraq and not to Afghanistan. Like during those times, like it's weird. Like there's too much shit involved, man. Too much insurance, fossil fuels, fucking. What's this right here? Chris Matthews. Halliburton gave Dick Cheney a $34 million payout when he left the company to join the presidency. Oh, you know what movie is great? You gotta watch. What is that shit called? Vice.
Yes, I want to see it. That's about this motherfucker right here.
What a great fucking movie, bro. That nigga's the devil right there.
Yeah,
Dick Cheney's the devil. I think it was Christian Bale played him. Amazing. This should have gone out to the parking garden.
I'm not sure what Hialeah's saying here. Clinton should have gone after him after they bombed the parking garage. Oh, okay. He's talking about Bin Laden. All right. In the end, real people died. Yep, for real, Chris. That's what happened. There was a ton of shit in play that we can't wrap our minds around. The amount of jet fuel, how hot the shit was. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking jet fuel. Those jets, I think, were going like cross country, so they were fueled up.
All right, but look, check it out. In order for that shit to go, that heat has to stay at a consistent temperature. Yes, the jet fuel burns. In order for it to melt all that shit, it has to stay at that metal, the 14-ton engine, whatever the fuck that shit is, it needs a consistent temperature, steady burning for that shit to burn down like that. Like, I don't believe we had enough fuel to burn up. That shit blew up in half the explosion. It had to stay consistently burning on that metal. Like,
And it was almost instantly after the plane hit the building that shit just fucking collapsed.
and then you mean to tell me, I don't know, man, how many people were on each plane attacking the planes? How many they say they were in each plane? How many people were in each plane hijacking the planes?
Hey, good night, Hialeah.
Yo, how many terrorists were in each plane that got taken over? What's the count? 3, 4, 7? How many people were on each plane taking over planes?
I'll look it up while you guys keep chatting.
Because I feel like, man, if I'm on a fucking plane, this motherfucker's pounding the cockpit trying to get in. There's only like 5 of them motherfuckers, and I got a full plane. We're going to win. I don't give a fuck if he got box cutters. I'll grab his one arm real quick. I'll get cut. I'm going to hold that motherfucker.
It was 19. It was 5 on 3 and 4 on 4 on the 4th.
Well, you remember the one that they took down, right? They did what you're saying. The one out in the Pennsylvania, I think, that crash landed in the middle of a field somewhere.
I feel like how many people are on each plane? Like, check the math. Fuck that, man. Somebody would have done something. He would have not got in the goddamn cockpit with just knives. With just what? Like, what they have? Box cutters, basically?
Bro.
I don't know, man.
On that plane.
It's just that's going far-fetched. I never thought about that until today. We're talking about conspiracy shit. But that shit fine. They took over, but I think the plane shit, the hijacking, that was just me right now. You guys wrapped me up. I never even thought of that till tonight. But I believe the planes got hijacked and did hit the fucking buildings, but I think that was to perfectly time the explosions to drop the buildings. You get me? Like, the plane did get hijacked and did get hit and did hit the shit, but it was perfectly timed for, like that's why I said, like, a mad party's involved. And that's why Building 7 went down. I heard Building 7 is the most important building out of all the 3. So, I don't know. All that shit's...
You're full blown on board that this shit... You're on board with this conspiracy, for real.
I am. I'm on board with government and overseas parties involved. You feel me? Like, we're making it seem like a war shit terrorist attack, but they're all working. It's got to be like all that. I don't know. One of those rich fuckers, either fossil fuels or fucking, you know, like, I don't know. One of those fucking groups that are trying to, like, run shit. Definitely multiple parties involved.
A lot of weird shit going on. A lot of people that benefited. A lot of stock was shorted on the airlines and sold at short prices to make money. A lot of money made off that war. We hadn't really had like a war in a while, so it's just a lot of weird things. I want people to at least think, or at least give me that like a lot of weird shit.
On YouTube, go to 9/11 Loose Chain. That's a good documentary. I like it. He breaks it down pretty. He's not too boring. He's kind of like has good music and like he has a lot of good information. He backs up everything he's trying to say. He has like documents and he has like references and shit. It's pretty good. But it was a different time back then. Hijacking were to mark.
Fuck, do you let those guys train in Florida to become pilots, dude? That's another one. Like, some of those guys were known terrorists.
That's why Bob Lazar can't trust that motherfucker. Florida crazy.
How the fuck do you let somebody on some fucking government list train to be a pilot, dude? What the fuck? All right.
All right, so Randy, where do you stand? 9/11 conspiracy, as far as it would just happen, terrorists hit us and we got caught with our pants down, or it's a conspiracy? Like, I mean, it's a real like undercover like organized attack.
I want to say that they knew some shit was gonna go down, and they didn't. I don't think they like sat there and planned it, you know. But I think they knew that some shit was gonna go down, and they either didn't do enough to stop it or let it happen. So then the chain of events that happen afterwards would happen. That's what I'm saying. Does that make sense? Am I pushing out on the question?
Yeah.
That's my answer to like the coronavirus. I believe they knew they just let it happen, but not for this. For this, it's like hell no. Too much. That shit was too perfect. The buildings went down beautifully. That shit was like too easy. It was like perfect hit. God damn, both planes hit the right spot at the top. It's like the Star Wars fucking Death Star. Goddamn, like did the fucking Taliban build the Twin Towers and build a secret shot or hit it right here at the top and they're gonna collapse perfect down? Like, come on, nigga. Like Rogue One shit. Like hell no. Those buildings went down too perfect.
So you're saying like they sat down and they fucking planned this shit, dude.
Yeah, like they get the terrorists to go. They had like drills happening. They had watch 9/11. They said they had some like fire drills that had people evacuate the buildings a couple times. Like a couple weeks prior to the thing, they could have easily like rigged up shit there. It was like a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, there you go, man. Come on, they hit perfect in the both buildings. Damn, like they're like the best kamikaze fucking pilots or the Boeing pilots. Florida got some good ass instructors because these motherfuckers are marksmen at hitting buildings. How do you practice that?
Bro, that's hard to do, bro, because you're not training on that type of airplane out here in Florida.
2 times you got 2 money shots. Like, god damn, bro. You have 2 big ass identical buildings. We're gonna knock them down identically.
We got 3 if you count the Pentagon, dude. That was even harder, bro.
No, and the building 7 right next door that had all the documents and all the a whole bunch of shit. I don't know exactly, but I know that building was like a lot of like good shit was in that shit. I don't know, man. Loose Change 9/11. That's a good documentary. Check it out. He breaks it down pretty. Yeah, you ever seen it? Watch that shit tonight, bro. Loose Change, 9/11 Loose Change. It's a pretty cool documentary.
Dude,
I'm going to go.
I was just thinking about this right now, dude. When you were saying how hard it was for them to hit the buildings, how hard was it for them to hit the Pentagon? Because the building, you have, you know, you could hit on the 100th floor, you could hit on the 50th floor, you could hit on the 30th floor, you could hit on the 20th, you could hit any of those floors. The Pentagon is a short building. You got to be real accurate to hit that, dude. How hard?
Okay, check it out. It hit the Pentagon, and the ceiling didn't collapse in the Pentagon, and it was just a hole. It was like one little hole. The wings didn't break no windows on the side. It was just one hole all the way straight through. Here, that bitch went all the way through out the other side. It collapsed the whole structure. Like, goddamn, Pentagon, like I don't know, man. It's crazy. Watch, put Loose Change 9/11. Oh, yeah, 9/11 type Pentagon. Let me see some pictures on that shit. I mean, where the wings damaged? How come the wings didn't break off and stay out here? Why did the wings burn away? Like, where are the wings? Didn't they break off here when they hit the Pentagon first wall? There should be 2 wings right outside, and the rest of the plane broke up. Right, where are the damage of the wings and shit in that building? Like, if the plane went in there, where are the wings? They should have broke off somewhere and not burned in the rubble.
Dude, on the buildings, it looked like some of the shit went through the other side of the building. This shit looked like it got stopped right there after the first set of walls here. You see, there's like
looks like a missile.
Definitely, I've heard that before. Like it should have kept going. It shouldn't have stopped right there after the first.
Like what? The walls, the Pentagon stopped. The plane didn't make it through the Twin Towers, and the Twin Towers way thicker. And this fucking little Pentagon shit, I don't know, man.
Can I show a video? Is there any video of this shit?
I just believe the tower wouldn't drop by itself with just the attacks. I believe the attack was caused to create the chaos and not pay attention to how the buildings got perfectly demolished and brought down. That's my opinion.
It's definitely a weird one, bro.
That one, I'm more on the conspiracy for sure. There's definitely set up there. That one's dirty all over it.
All right. Let's move on from this one, and we'll go just onto the Rona one, right?
Coronavirus, shit is real.
So we talked in the beginning about some of these theories. The first one that came out was that it was a disease created to kill old people, so we could get some old people off the books, off Social Security and all that. I was buying that one for a little population control, but then like people that weren't old started getting sick and dying too. So I don't know. The 5G one we talked about, that shit's fucking crazy as fuck. You guys heard about QAnon?
Man, I've been trying to stay away from all media during this whole thing, man. I see just the alerts and get informed from my parents who watch this shit every fucking second. But I don't even I've been drawing and doing shit, writing. I'm trying not to even look into conspiracy to that shit. I've been going through a lot of shit too. Our family's been I've been busy since this pandemic started. It's been hard to focus on that shit because it's been, and then the other times I'm just trying to chill. So I haven't looked into many theories or nothing. But I don't believe. I think what you said on 9/11 is what I believe for this. I believe they had knowledge of shit they could have prepared, and they're this could benefit us, kind of like population control in a sense. Kind of let's not tell them, and all right, now we should start doing shit because now it's getting crazy. Even the president, I think how the president reacted is how they literally reacted to it. It's not that serious. Oh, we're fine. It's not gonna come over here. Oh shit, it's not that bad. It's only 12 cases. Oh shit, it's only 1,000 cases, and then it's just been climbing. And now it's too late. Now it's oh shit, got a little bit out of control for them. But I believe they had knowledge and they could have definitely helped prevent this shit. But I don't believe it's a man-made attack. All right, go ahead. I'm done talking. My bad.
Let me give a couple shout outs here to some people in the chat. What's up, Bake the Snake? What's up, 90MF Comics? Let's see what they have to say here. Apparently, a report came out last month saying fire didn't cause the towers to fall, but no one cares because all this stuff is going on. Yeah, for real. And especially, dude, what do you hear in the news when you watch the news? It's all coronavirus, COVID-19. How much shit is going down right now that you don't even fucking hear about, dude, because the media is so fucking watered down with just this one story, dude, nonstop for a month.
You want to go first, Tank? I'll be talking too much shit.
Nah, we're good.
On the Rona?
Just what Eddie just said. Do you think how much shit gets done in the back scenes? I believe that happens a lot. I believe the media does so much shit and has you occupied worried about other shit. It was Zika. So this time is some serious shit, but other times there's a lot of shit that they keep you busy. It is happening, but they only flood you with that. It's kind of like music. They play the same 10 songs on the radio, and those same fucking 10 songs are repeated. You start hearing them yourself even when you hate them. And I think they do that with certain news to keep you busy paying attention to that certain news, which is real. They just keep you on the media and not let you pay attention to all the shit's happening. A couple bills are being signed. A couple things are being agreed on and shit that we have no idea of. But
yeah, for sure. They use it as a way to distract you from all the other shit that's going on, like how he said. A lot of people supposedly were arrested. A lot of CEOs, stepping down from a bunch of big companies.
See, I've read that. Is that real?
It's real, dude.
Yeah.
This is the last one. The guy from Disney was one. There's a few. The guy from UPS, I think, also.
So what about they said Ellen was one of those people. She's arrested.
Who?
I read that Ellen was one of those people. Is that true? No, because that bitch is on See, I think all that shit's bullshit. Man. Where's the Disney guy? He hasn't posted nothing. He just disappeared.
Nah, he just stepped down from his position. He didn't get arrested. These Q people, or this Q who's supposedly like an insider, and he's in the, I think it's a military guy. Bake the Snake is talking about it here a little bit. Yeah, supposedly an insider dropping info to the people. One of their things is, here you go, which this one seems ridiculous to me. The whole Q thing seems ridiculous to me. Part of the story is they're doing this thing so everybody's at home so they can go and arrest a shitload of pedophiles, and that Trump's going to arrest all these people now because everybody's at home. But dude, you don't think the government can go and arrest people without all this big commotion? They'll go and fuck.
My phone says, "Are you going to work when you hop in your car? Are you going here?" Like, goddamn, they should be spying on these child molesters and all this shit like very easily.
Yeah.
If they got a fucking Gmail account, they already got their ping. You know what I'm saying? Like, my cousin's like that. Like, yo, don't get Alexa. I'm like, motherfucker, you got anything online? They already got you in that matrix that you're scared of. Like, we're in that bitch already. Like, if they wanted to, right now they're watching us through all these cameras that we have all over the fucking place.
Well,
every audio device.
We're letting them watch us voluntarily right now.
Through the Patriot Act.
Everybody does bunny ears on Instagram, giving you your face ID to scan every fucking day, and your thumbprints, your Apple phone and shit. And they're getting your fingerprints and your GPS location. You're geotagging everywhere you go. Like, we're already in that bitch. We're already in the new world order that everyone's scared of. It already started a long time ago.
And voluntarily, most of it. We volunteer for most of it.
Yeah.
With the bunny ears and all that shit.
Yo.
Is it Bob Iger?
That's the CEO of Disney, right?
I'm going to look it up. I think he's the one who stepped down recently.
Yeah, but he just stepped down, or is he arrested? Like, if he just stepped down, he's shut at the crib, or he's like in jail?
No. Yeah. He just stepped down. The thing with the stepping down of all these CEOs, I think, is another thing where like they knew that the shit was gonna go down, and they were like, "Fuck it, I'm out." Hey, my dog's freaking out. He don't like this conspiracy talk.
My dog's hitting this ball.
Chill.
Oh.
Come here.
Bob Iger. Yeah, the coronavirus is sad, man. It's touched me directly with our family, and it's happening a lot in New York. It's sad what's going on in my parents' country, Ecuador. So it is a real thing. I mean, it is real. People should stay safe and be clean. I just feel like they could have prevented it. I feel like they have more knowledge, but I also don't believe they expected it to be this bad. I think it's a real pandemic. Like, but it's getting serious, man. It's getting really, really crazy. But they're benefiting from it. With it, they're it's like taking advantage of shit. When you see, you know what I'm saying, like bullies, people preying on animals, like when you see a weaker one, you're gonna go after that motherfucker. Right now, they know it is real, it is happening. People are at home, they're taking advantage of all this shit, and moves are being made. Just like all hustlers, you take advantage. You see a move, you take it. You feel me? Like, I believe the government is taking advantage of that shit.
Bake the Snake's getting deep in there with his theory here. There's a lot of crazy shit, man. We don't know. Tank, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is Gio still there?
No, it looks like we might have lost him.
Yeah, he like froze up on me.
It's buffering for his cam on my screen.
Yeah, he's like, he went dark on me. You don't tell drug runners what you're going to do to stop them. You let them do their thing and catch them, let alone have the general come out and list the firepower they're putting out. Yeah, sometimes I think we like say too much shit about what we're going to do or what we can do or what, you know, like, yo, why are they putting this on the news, dude? You don't think the bad guys are watching the news so they know what you're going to do? Obviously, I know they only put out some stuff, but I'll tell you something about this coronavirus, and it's not a conspiracy theory, and it's a fact, and it's fucking sad that, dude, we were not fucking ready to handle something like this. We should have been ready. You know, we're having like third world country problems, and you back, Big G? I can't hear him though. Can you hear him?
No, you lost your sound, bro.
Let me remove him.
Yo.
Gio? Yo, we got you back.
right, my battery died.
Did the
It
CIA?
was plugged. It just,
The CIA called you,
I
right?
think they heard me and they wanted to cut me out. I'm good.
What did the CIA say? Do we got to get off? We got to cut it
I
out?
said we're good. We got another 30 minutes if you want.
All right, good. They gave us 30 minutes. All right, let's get the good shit out. Yeah, I hear you, Bake the Snake, man. There's fishy shit going around. You know, when you start dissecting it and looking into it, you know, some people may look at you like you're crazy, but you always got to think, do your own research. You know, you can't always believe. I'd have to go back and check how many times the official story has ended up not being the official story. Look at, dude, I can't remember what network it was. Man, I don't want to call out the wrong network, but one of these major networks with the coronavirus started showing a crazy ER room and intensive care unit room and saying it was the US when it was really from Italy. So, you know, the media, you know, fuck, dude, fake news is real, dude. They want you on that fucking shit, dude.
Right. They focus on certain things. Look, the thing is, like, seeing it here as Floridians with hurricanes, I think the world's doing the same thing. They're over panicking because the media is like making you panic that much. It is, shit's happening, but we're like Floridians. We're used to that panic, dog. Like, I'm not overreacting, man. You just gotta be careful, be safe, buy the right bare necessities, and just stay prepared and be ready. And don't overreact and be safe. And you get by this thing when people are just acting crazy and just being stupid. And don't listen, man. Like, even if it's fake or not, like, the chances are 50-50. Don't be out there. You know what I'm saying? Stay your ass at home. Don't put your elder folks at risk. People with fucking illnesses and shit. Like, it's happening in New York a lot compared to here. And I believe we're going to have a higher number here soon, later, because of the carelessness from the last few weeks with Miami people here. You feel me? Spring break. So now people are being stupid. I think the results from that's going to come in a few weeks, but New York already caused that shit. And they're a bigger city. They're stacked in one square block. They're so stacked. There's so many more people a square mile. You feel me?
Yeah.
But watch, it's going to get worse, man. But it's never going to go back. Even when they say, okay, it's good, you're not going to go back out there all like mask free.
Yep.
Yeah, right. I mean, fuck it, I'm gonna go out there with a mask forever. Like, until somebody's out there for like 10 days and tells me I've been out without a mask, I'm like, all right, fuck it, I don't believe him. Like, I need video proof documentary of some motherfucker not wearing a mask for 100 years or some shit. I don't know, man. Like,
I'm going Mortal Kombat, dude. When I go outdoors from now on, I've got my little mask.
I'm going. Yeah. And Demolition Man, nigga. What's up, nigga?
I want to get a Bane mask.
Demolition Man.
Yeah, dog, it's gonna be like they're gonna designer companies are gonna like make mad bread on some like gold fucking mask, N95 mask, and fucking bedazzled fucking mask. It's already gonna happen. All these fucking rich idiots.
Yeah, just comments. There you go. All right. Scorpion over there.
Throw some bedazzling on that shit. You got a bitch.
China, dude, they should pay, bro, because they didn't alert us, bro, you know, in time, dude. And there's gonna be a lot of rights. Yeah. It comes from China.
Laser.
China.
Yeah.
He's Dr. Evil, dog. Donald Trump's Dr. Evil. Scotty Dump.
I don't know, dude. I don't know,
It's
man.
crazy, man. It's real. It's a real thing. It's just, I believe it just, they're benefiting from that shit. And they're taking advantage of a wounded fucking, you know what I'm saying, like Hunt, and they're doing as much as they can right now and benefiting from it. You feel me? I can't even pronounce words right now.
It's all good, man.
What did make the snake say? Florida is a sketchy place because we have multiple international airports, international cruise ports, tourists, and second homeowners trying to flee down here. Exactly.
Gio,
we're gonna learn later. What's up?
don't feel bad about slurred speech. That's like almost a requirement on Young Bucks Old Goats when you get into after the hour mark. So it's all good, bro.
I'm drinking some Brazilian shit. We ran out of liquor. I'm drinking some capusa, some shit.
Yo, that's what
it with some.
I think that's what you make caipirinha with.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. I just drank it straight, like with ice, a little bit of lemonade. That shit was like
I've been wanting to get some of that to make caipirinha, which is kind of like a mojito type of drink or something like that.
Yes, yeah, I had it last night. My dad made me some. I was on Zoom with like 20 motherfuckers
Yo,
drinking caipirinhas.
let me ask you, how do people get in and out of the Keys right now? How does that shit work? I heard that like they're like kind of like on lockdown. You can't really drive in over there unless you have some official business or something. You guys
I heard it's two forms of
Yeah,
ID.
I'm pretty sure they locked down the 7 Mile.
They say that you
I haven't
need
been down
your
there.
driver license.
Like I told you, I haven't been like in tune with media. I'm assuming they're watching motherfuckers go in and out of that small little place.
But
They're
like,
trying to keep that shit.
if I wanted to,
I don't know. Are there any cases in Key West? You should look that up.
I'm sure he'll tell me if he's still here.
Because if there isn't, I'm pretty sure they'll be like, shut it down. I'm pretty sure even the local people are like, don't let nobody come in this motherfucker. I don't know.
I thought that's what they did. I thought they said, all right, that's it. Nobody comes in. I don't know about going out.
You know how them Key West people, they're all like, they all know each other and shit. It's like a small ass community.
Hey, I may do a show about this. I don't know why I didn't include it today. You guys ever heard of the Clinton body count?
I don't think so.
I think you told me about it.
Like Epstein
like
was
Hillary shit, like what shit she was involved with.
Hillary and Bill. It's basically 4 deaths in Key West. I mean, that's really, I mean, it's tragic still, but like minimal compared to most cities. Sorry, just backtracking here. You're not supposed to be going anywhere. You're supposed to be, they have road blocks up. Yeah, so they're probably gonna be like, what the fuck you doing? Oh, I'm just going to the Keys. No, motherfucker, you're going back home. That's probably how it works. No, Clinton body count. So the Clinton body count is a conspiracy theory. And again, this is all entertainment purposes. So it's a bunch of people that have died under mysterious circumstances that are connected to, but I think it started with some dude named Vince Forster, who was like one of the members of his cabinet, Bill's cabinet, and a lot of people. Damn, dude, you coming down with the Rona?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Is it contagious on YouTube or are we okay?
Yeah.
I didn't bring
what
my
happened?
mask. He sneezed.
Who? You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I moved out the camera. If you notice, I went out the way. Where you at? That way?
You know, a lot of people that died on plane crashes, drownings, suicides. They got suicided. Shit like that, bro.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure, man. All them motherfucking politicians, I'm pretty sure they have so much cover-up shit. Drunk shit, fucked up shit, hookers and fucking... I'm pretty sure they got mad bodies not even accounted for.
Yo, where you at? Epstein.
Huh?
I don't think I ever asked you. Where you at with Epstein, Big G?
As far as did he hang himself?
Yeah.
Hell no. That's some fucking Oswald shit. You feel me? That was like, oh damn, right? So fast. He knew too much shit. That's probably another body count of the Clintons.
Yo, let me read this real quick. According to history and debunking first published by Snopes, which I don't really know. You guys familiar with Snopes? I think it's like a husband-wife team. So like, I don't know how much stock you can put into them, but they debunk shit. The body count originated in 1993 with somebody named Linda Thompson, who compiled a list of 34 people connected to the Clintons who had died and titled it the Clinton body count. Coincidence or the kiss of death? Let's see if they have some of the names. Vince Foster was the deputy White House. Damn, I can't fucking talk or read. White House counsel who died by suicide. He was a colleague of Hillary Clinton at the Rose Law Firm in Little Rock, Arkansas, and came to Washington, D.C. as part of the crew. Man, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. We've been on for a while. Look at Clinton.
Yo, Bake the Snake said Epstein supposed to be flipped. Put that really big on the screen. Nah, the one that he put
There we go.
Epstein supposed to be flipped. Epstein's supposed to be flipped, and that's how they're getting all these pedophiles. So right now we're on lockdown. They're arresting all the benefits from Epstein flipping. Is that what you mean, Bake the Snake?
I think Bake the Snake is part of Q. You part of Q, dog?
Okay. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
No, I was just fucking around saying I think Bake the Snake is part of Q. That's one of their theories that they're gonna go out and get all these pedophiles right now. You guys heard of Pizza?
Heard of what?
Pizza Gate?
Pizza Gate? Like Pizza's Gate. What is that?
Like the pizza
No, I
that
have not.
Tank, you heard of this?
Nah.
Pizza Gate?
Nah.
It's
enlighten me.
I'm sure my boy Bake the Snake heard of it. It's one of those conspiracy theories that Q threw out that there's a pizzeria. God damn it, I can't remember where right now. That they were using this pizzeria to get kids for this pedophile ring and shit. Let me look it up real quick.
I'm on it.
You got it?
Pizza Gate.
No,
Yeah,
I'm looking for
Pizza
it.
Gate is real. Yo, Bake the Snake said those giant medical ships are supposed to be here to hold all the kids they're saving. Man, I don't know, man.
Maybe we
That's
gotta
a big-
Bake the Snake on the show next time, dude. He seems to have a lot of.
We need to get talking trash, Bake the Snake. Them motherfuckers will
It's
be
a comment. Yeah.
entertaining.
That's the name of the pizzeria. Some dude actually went there to try to save the kids in real life because supposedly they had a basement and that's where they were keeping them or some shit. It's kind of a crazy fucking story, bro. If you fucking read about it, it's a conspiracy theory. Let me read it if you want. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, put it up. Yeah, share that shit. Let me see that shit. You can zoom in a little bit. Oh, there it goes. It cleared up.
It's a
You good?
that went viral during the 2016 presidential campaign. It could be shit that they put out to just make Hillary look bad too during the time, fucking smear attack.
Yo, and Wikipedia, like, can anybody update that shit?
Yeah, it could be edited by people. I don't know if you gotta be like some level of contributor to be able to edit shit, but you could fucking it's like a guideline, bro. That shit ain't like a legit encyclopedia,
Like I said, bro, this is just the info that's out here. Is all fishy. I don't completely believe all this stuff.
I hear you, brother. No, that's cool, man. That's all we're talking about.
That's how I am, man. I'm like I like all the conspiracy theories, but I'm like I gotta see shit. Once the proof is there, I'm like, all right. But until there's no proof, I'm like, hey, man, I don't know. I need some more like real evidence to believe any kind of shit that any conspiracy theory. For me.
Yeah.
So I believe everything. I like hearing all of them because it's great to know them all.
Yeah, that's what the show's about, dude. Tonight, that's what the show's about tonight. And in general, we like to get into this shit. Let's, whatever, man. It's entertainment. We're thinking about it. We're tossing it out there, But the Pizzagate one is kind of interesting.
Pizzagate, I gotta watch. Yeah, is there like documentary about that yet or no?
No, you can read about it though. It's pretty out there too. Like the fact that some dude went there to save the kids, because now conspiracy theories are getting so big that like the government has to address them and shit, They even addressed the 5G thing, which is, it's weird.
Yeah, that shit's
yeah, they have to be like those people are starting probably like marches and stupid shit and like creating chaos and like, yo, that shit's not real, motherfucker. I don't know, man. People, it's hard to believe, but it's also hard to believe because, goddamn, movies look so goddamn real right now. Any of this shit we can see on TV could be fake, easily, quick. So it's like, it's tough, man. and like all this media shit. They watch us every day.
It goes
We're
both
talking about
ways, though, dog. What's happening in the real world tonight, tonight in the last month, is a fucking movie.
yeah.
If I told you 4 months ago, yo, you're gonna be in your house for a month, you're not gonna be able to go to work. If you go out, you're gonna have to wear a mask. Most businesses are gonna be closed. You'd be like, yeah, right. You're fucking crazy. And we're living it, dog. We're living it right now.
Yeah, they I just got like I'm not terminated, but I go today. Like they're like, you're not like an employee right now. You're not terminated, but like the hospitals letting go a lot of people now. They're not essential like to like medical. Since I'm not like a nurse, I do the dental side. I'm in the dental side of the hospital and all that shit. Like they're like they got like the rehab department. They're getting let go, like the whole top floor in Doral. And they're nurses. They got nurses up there, but they're like specialty in rehab. And they're getting let go too. That department got closed down, no hours. It's crazy. It's crazy as fuck.
I seen this shit Bake the Snake's talking about. There's also a lot of shit that, they'll start connecting the dots for little things, and then, like they just they'll latch on to anything sometimes, to like legitimize the conspiracy too. But I seen that one. I wish I could show video. I think my video doesn't come out good when I show it, but let me look it up real quick, just for since he brought it up. Pizzagate, Lilo, and Stitch. Any other one of your conspiracy theories you guys want to talk about?
I mean, I kind of like I go off of because my brother and I talk about it a lot, so I kind of go off of the ones you had. I don't really have any that I'm like. I try to pay no mind to it. It's like you said, if it is like a movie, I'm like I'm the one just like ready. You stay armed, stay prepared, be safe, and be ready for the worst.
I think the coronavirus is
like
some
hopeful,
shit.
Be optimistic and also prepared. Also, you feel me? And be also just think logically with all conspiracies. If it is real or not. If it is, I'm ready for it. And if not, then fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's better to be ready. So I believe all conspiracies until I'm proven wrong. You feel me? Until there's some facts that derail it, then I'll be like, all right, fuck it. But I'm open-minded to all of them. But I don't really have any to bring up.
Tank, you got any you want to talk about before we wind it down a little bit tonight?
The only one is the corona. I didn't look into any of them, but
I got two of them real quick, and they're like multiple true or false. Bigfoot, real or not real? Both of y'all.
You want to go ahead first, Tank?
No, not real.
Conspiracy, quick. We don't have to go in deep. Just is it real or is it not real?
I'll say this. I don't. If you put a gun to my head and you make me say it real fast, I would say no. But I will say the world is fucking huge. The jungles, the oceans, South Pole, North Pole, uninhabited areas. We do not know the whole story of the whole world. There are things out there that we don't fucking know about. Bigfoot rolling around and he's always fucking hiding and he's right there, but we don't see him. I don't know. But that there's shit out there that we don't know about? Could be, bro. We don't fucking know everything.
Yeah. All right. So this is not my second one yet. This is part B. This first one. Loch Ness Monster, real or not real? Bigfoot is real. Make this thing. Jonas.
Nah.
What do you think?
What were you, Big G?
Loch Ness. Me, it's fake. I mean, it's like UFOs. It's like every fucking camera is horrible when you find that motherfucker. Every UFO footage you see is horrible quality. Like, really? Goddamn. Even now, camera every fucking where, there's no proof.
What's Bigfoot, though? Is only one? Is just one Bigfoot dude? Or is there like a family of Bigfoot? Or is there a Mrs. Bigfoot and they make little Bigfoot babies? Or what the fuck?
Right. I don't know, man. he just came out like that year, those few years, and like never again. Like,
Could
Loch
there
Ness Monster?
some big ass fucking ape? Nah, I don't think so, dude. But you know, those are names we give it, right?
Right.
So maybe there is some type of big ass fucking ape out there. Maybe there is.
We haven't hit the bottom of the ocean, so we don't know. Like there's certain parts of the ocean we haven't hit, so maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, but second question was crop circles. Are they man-made or those are like alien leaving crop circles? Like yes or no? Like humans, or aliens,
Hoax.
hoax. You?
Humans.
What do you think,
Humans.
Jonas?
Humans. I don't think fucking. Why the fuck would
Is this
aliens
audio
do that
out?
shit?
What happened?
Jonas, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Is Tank's fucking audio out?
I can hear him.
I can't hear him. I can't hear him.
Oh, that's why he cut me off earlier.
Probably, yeah. Maybe he can't hear you. I don't know, dude. I heard you. Anyway,
I can hear him.
No, maybe he can't hear you. Go ahead, Tank.
No, I don't think fucking Loch Ness or none of that shit. Or no, I mean crop circles. Crop circles.
Not real.
Crop circles is fucking humans.
Shit.
Now the chupacabra, there was some animal. God damn it! What's the name of the animal? I'm getting like a feedback. You guys?
Yeah.
Where's that coming from?
I don't know. Nothing's changed in my room. I haven't done nothing different. I've been sitting right here. So, who's done something different in the last 5-10 minutes?
Geo.
I got my phone here, but that's been here.
All right. I don't know. Every time I talk, I hear myself on some type of reverb.
Not sure.
Yeah. Hold on. Say something, Randy.
I'm gonna look it up while you guys talk.
I can't
Oh,
hear.
we can't talk.
I can't hear anything.
No? Let me remove you. Let me remove you. And let me add you. And let me add you and see if that changes anything. Oh, we lost Geo completely. So there's some animal. Damn it, I can't remember the name. Let me look it up real quick. It was kind of like an extinct animal. Fucking Joe Rogan talked about it one time. I'm not even going to guess the name because it's fucking wrong. The name that I'm thinking of. Yeah, the government is listening, dude. That's why we're fucking running into problems here.
It said that it like originated in Puerto Rico. Well, that was like the first like sightings.
Yeah. Anyways, I can't fucking remember the name of the animal that fucking most likely resembles this thing. This shit's weird as fuck. All right, dude. Any other ones you want to talk about?
Well, I think the coronavirus is a fucking conspiracy, bro. I think that shit is some government-made shit. Fucking China. What are the odds that it came out right after or during the Hong Kong protests? And how fucking long have these niggas? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How long have they been with the wet markets and eating fucking bats and bringing in the same fucking animals that they're bringing in now that are cross contaminating each other and creating this fucking strand? They've been doing that shit for years, dude. I think it's just something that they tried to do to slow down the people in Hong Kong, and it just fucking got out of hands, and fucking exploded.
Well, one of the ones going around is that China, it's conspiracy theory, right? China
Yeah.
created it, and somehow then everybody's economy went to shit. They recovered before everybody else. They bought up a lot of stock at discount prices, and now they own fucking everything. Oh my god, a dog was eating a goat. What's this guy talking about here? Like some dog was eating a goat one time, and some old school abuela just called it a vampire dog. Started for real, dog.
Yeah, I just think it's just crazy that it just so happened when all that shit was going on in China and it originated there.
I'm not sure what this video of the WHO looking fishy. I will say one thing about the guy who's heading the WHO, Theodoros, whatever his name is. The guy's an Ethiopian, which, let's be real, dog. If you're gonna put somebody in charge of the World Health Organization, I mean, there's a lot of problems in Ethiopia, right? Why would that guy be the guy you choose? And China kind of helped put him in that position, and he was part of a rebellion in Ethiopia there, which is kind of aligned a little bit with communism. So he had a rebellion with some like far left thinking people. China helped put him in there. Now this shit comes out. I don't know. It's just fucking weird coincidences going on, dude. We may never know the full story for a long time of this fucking thing. That's a problem.
Yeah.
I think Gio's back. Yo,
Hey, I'm back. The government trying to get me.
yo, what did
Yeah.
they say this time? We gotta get off for real, right? That's what they said. She's getting too.
Yeah, this time. They're like, hey, enough of that conspiracy talk. Check out the lower, the probably supposed to do this, so, yo, I can hear you guys now. I couldn't hear Tank for a while. I thought he just wasn't talking.
They're just trying to take us. They're just trying to stop us, bro.
Yeah. Can you hear him now?
Yeah. I swear I thought you just were talking for a long time, dog. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker's been for a while.
I started to talk and then you just cut me off, and then I was like, oh, fuck it, whatever.
I would never hear you, dog. I only heard Randy. I'm like, this nigga ain't talking. I was like, yo, you want to talk? I was like, all right. And he didn't say anything. I'm like, all right, let me keep talking then. And I keep cutting you off. No wonder you guys are looking at me.
Hey, I want to talk about what Bake the Snake brought up here because I did hear about this and it's interesting. So there's a video of a lady asking this dude, the one that I'm telling you that I'm not calling him a communist, but trying to help get him in there. He was part of a far left group that got into power in Ethiopia. And they asked him a question. I think the question is, you guys know Chinese Taipei? It's a part of China that they compete in the Olympics under that name, but China still considers them part of China, and they consider themselves a separate entity. And the question had to do with that, if I'm not mistaken. And the dude just straight up pretended that he didn't understand or didn't hear the question, and then boom, moved on to the next question because he didn't want to address that problem. Maybe because his boys in China weren't gonna like it. This is the name of the video if you want to look it up. And the dude I'm talking about, I'm gonna look him up.
Let me see. Look that shit up right now. Make the snake know all the shit, boy.
Hell yeah, man! I'm sorry we didn't invite him on today.
Yeah, we need to get him and Talking Trash Can on here.
For real.
It's on YouTube, I'm assuming, right?
Tedros.
Hold on. Who bungle?
This dude.
Dr. T. Adrenon, what? Ghebreyesus?
He basically dodged the question. Yo, when are we gonna do this hip hop thing? I know we had like a couple of things come up. I was having some
I
problems.
thought this one was at first. I forgot this one. I'm down to do whenever, man. Lately I haven't really gone nowhere but my backyard, my living room, maybe the front sometimes. So you let me know, man.
For real. All right. In the next few weeks, we're gonna do that. Basically, just to run it down, it's that NCA style format with best hip hop albums of all time, and we're gonna vote with people and us and maybe a couple other members on the panel, and we'll just kind of take that down bracket by bracket. I gotta draw up a nice bracket or some shit that we can vote on right now, off the top, off subject. Give me your 5 favorite hip hop albums of all time, or 5 of your favorites. Big G, I'm gonna put you on the spot first.
5 of my favorites, I would say.
And let me hold on.
Not in order right now. This is just I'm remembering. I'm gonna shoot 5. I'm gonna shoot 5 of my top favorites. Not in specific order.
Something you could put on and listen to the whole thing.
Right. Oh, excuse me. I said Aquemini, Outkast, Doggy Style, for sure. I say the Wu-Tang Forever CD, the double disc, the 2 CDs. You can kind of let it ride, or you can substitute that one for the first one. I would say, fuck. Shit.
How many you got so far?
Aquemini, Doggy Style. Fuck, I need another one, right?
Wu-Tang Forever.
Wu-Tang Forever and shit. I like that fucking it's tough, man. I can't even think right now. There's so many. I'm trying to pick 5 only.
All right, I'm gonna put you on pause, bro. I'll put you on pause.
I'm going through my head Rolodex right now of hip hop albums, trying to think off the top of my head. It's hard. It's tough to just bring up the top 5. Look, okay, I'll say real quick. Life After Death, Aquemini, Doggy Style, and fucking, because of my era was like Chronic and like All Eyes on Me. What is it?
All right, you got 5.
Those are my old era when I grew up in high school, when I was like passionate with like super heavy and only hip hop. Those are my times. Now I'm like universal with all music, so it's hard. When I was younger, I was only hip hop and I was a hip hop head. Those are my albums. I kind of almost agree with, almost very close to Bake the Snakes.
Yeah, we're all from that era, apparently. I don't know how old Bake the Snake is, but I imagine he's probably around our age. Tank, you want to give some, or you want me to go?
Nah, I got it. I'll do Ready to Die.
Classic. Classic.
The Carter 3. Gotta go with my boy Wheezy.
Carter,
License to Ill. Beastie Boys.
Classic.
Predator. Ice Cube. You showed me that one.
Love that one.
You know what I left out myself for my favorite, my bad, 50 Cent, Give It Your Die Trying. One of my favorite rappers.
And probably fucking I'd have to say maybe Doggy Style also.
You got your 5?
Yeah, that's my 5.
It's hard, man. It's hard right now. It's hard to go through all the albums. Cause I like a lot of the new guys too, like J. Cole, Kendrick, and Logic, and like Mac Miller. They're like new cats.
Forest Hill Drive.
It didn't have enough, like, but it's hard because Biggie only had 2 albums. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's just my era of really being involved in the hip hop heavy, whereas our younger era, like obviously by the albums that we're naming. But I still listen heavy, and it's hard. It's hard to think of classics. I'm trying to put in together like 40 years of like music. I mean, what is it? 30 years?
You got some good ones, dude.
Right. In my era in high school, kind of. You feel me?
Who are you talking about,
Like-
Bake?
Mad Villainy. None of the other albums touched that one. The Doggy Style is classic.
Yeah, I gotta go Doggy Style. My favorite hip
To me,
is Tribe, and I'll probably go with the Low End Theory
The Low End Theory.
as one of my favorite fives. I might go
So you
with
you got Doggy Style, Tribe right now, Low End Theory.
yeah. I'll probably go
Yeah.
with I might have to put the Chronic on there too.
The first one or 2001?
I'm gonna go with the first one just because of the impact they had on me at the time. But the fucking second one is fucking fire too, bro. You could even say the second
That was
one better.
To me, I like the second one because I was like smoking and doing all that shit. When the first one dropped, I was very young. I loved it because my brothers were smoking and doing all that shit. But I really couldn't do it yet until like the 90s when I was like in high school. You feel me? Like late 90s. And that's why 2001 impacted me more because I was more relatable for what I was doing at the time. So I was like, that shit. I was growing up. You feel me? But but the regular Chronic was dope as fuck.
Just because it ushered in that whole G-Funk era shit too, you know, so it was influential too. But if I'm gonna talk about that, I'll probably go without fucking Straight Outta Compton, dude. That shit was fucking nothing like that had ever been done before.
Let me show you something right quick. Look, I got right here, all these things right here are CD booklets. Look, Chronic 2001 of my CD I own. Where is the camera? Look, I got CD. These are all my CDs I used to have.
Save those for the hip hop episode. We might need to have some visual aids and shit.
Yeah,
and I really do like the Predator too, man. Ice Cube's Predator. That's one of my favorite ones.
Look, one of my favorite albums is right here, bro.
Big Pun. Hell yeah.
One of my favorite albums. There's too many, man. It was so hard. We had so many good MCs in our era, and I mean, even this one here, bro.
Hell yeah.
I mean, even this one here, bro.
Old Dirty, dude. I love him, dude.
ODB.
I mean, this was a fucking classic. These are all CD booklets, nigga, from the real CD. That was a good album. Extension Level Event, Busta Rhymes. I mean, come on, ready for this hip hop. I got the real CD booklets, even from Genuine Pony. I got Fat Joe. Exhibit was a good MC. I got some Tribe in here too. I got all the Tribe albums.
Tribe,
rest in peace.
For me, because they weren't really talking about a lot of that. They were different because they weren't really talking a lot about that like gangster rap shit, you know. So it was like a different vibe. It had a lot of jazzy tunes to it and shit. You know, they were just lyrical. So that's kind of why I like them. There was a whole lot of fucking No Limit shit that was good too at the time. Mystical was fucking dope.
I love No Limit. I'm from the South, so I used to love that shit. These two boys were dope. You feel me? Damn, it's on the stats. I forgot they were right here in my drawer. This album's a classic. Jay-Z, The Blueprint, got 5 mics in the source, I believe.
Jay-Z one is the one. Look it up real quick. What the fuck is it?
Classic album right here.
Hell yeah.
Yo, you ever heard this album, Tank?
Which one?
This album right here, Wu-Tang Forever.
Nah, I've never really listened to Wu-Tang, dude.
Hear this album right here. And I'll show you, put the second disc on. I mean, not even a second disc. Just look at the, like, I don't even know how.
I don't know why this one doesn't get that much love. The Hard Knock Life, Jay-Z. I like that one, dude.
Yeah, yo, what you talking about, dog?
You can't compare it to A Reasonable Doubt.
I don't know, dude.
Yo,
Have you heard this album front to back?
That album's fire.
Yeah, bro. It's almost hit after hit, dude. On that one.
I used to even collect soundtracks. I was so into like music. I used to collect soundtracks. I had the Slam soundtrack. I had to buy this shit. This was like not download shit.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I was look, Life After Death, Disc 1. For next Friday soundtrack. Damn, I got mad CDs in here.
I'm gonna give you the solo so you can show us some of the covers.
Oh shit! Look, underrated, dog. The Beat Nuts.
Oh, I love the Beat Nuts, dog. Hey, what happened to the album cover, dude? Remember the album cover, dude? It was like a thing, dude. Like you wanted that album cover. You wanted to read the lyrics. You wanted to see the artwork. Dude.
Online came out. They took over, and that shit ended.
That was
good. These were good CDs, bro. You should listen to this shit. This shit's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to find any of this shit. This is definitely one of my favorite albums. I forgot about this album just because I couldn't think of all those albums in my head.
Hey, Gio, tell me on that one. Go back one. Go back to the previous one, the Jay-Z one.
Yeah.
The one on the right. Sorry. No, that one right there. What's the main hits on that one? The one with the hat. Is that Reasonable Doubt?
Reasonable Doubt. Everyone is a hit. I think 22-2's The Evils. Fucking Brooklyn's Finest. Well, Politics as Usual. Can't Knock the Hustle. Everything. Ain't No Nigga. Fucking
Can I Live?
Presidents. Every song. Every song.
Coming of Age. Cashmere Thoughts.
Every song is fire on here. Shit. From front to back. That's another classic. This was good album too. I like the Blueprint 3. This one had, I think Big Pimpin' was on this one. Damn, this one had lyrics and shit. Look at this shit. You could buy clothes. Where's the camera?
KRS had the Blueprint first, though.
Rockaware. Remember Rockaware, dog?
Look at this shit. Yeah, we're definitely going to do a good hip-hop album. I forgot I had these, dog. Look. For the South, when the South started taking over, Def Jam South.
Luda's
first album.
Hey, but look at the songs on this album, dude. Underrated, I think, man. Can you guys read that? Is it too small?
I can't see it.
Where?
Let me see if I can make.
What was the question? No, I can read it. What was the question? Right there, it's perfect.
I think it's underrated, dude.
What is underrated?
This album.
Hard Knock Life or Reasonable Doubt?
Hard Knock Life.
The one we're talking about was Reasonable Doubt, though.
Yes, yeah. No, now I switched over to this. I got you. I wanted to know some of those, but now I wanted to compare it to this one. This one has a lot of fucking hits on it too, dude. Hey, thanks for joining us, Bake the Snake. Thanks for everybody who joined on the chat.
For sure.
And everybody watching on the replay. Guys, we're going into almost 2 hours. We should wrap this shit up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. A very underrated rapper, one of my favorites. I forgot to name just because of how he used to rap. He's one of my favorite rappers right here.
Yeah, Eminem's a shit, dude. Did you see the Grammy performance?
I didn't see it. I heard you told me something shit, right?
It didn't sound good to me. Something went on. I saw him on what the fuck is this guy's podcast? Mike Tyson, Hot Boxing. He had, and he said that he dropped that microphone battery thing that they clip onto your pants or some shit, and like he dropped it. Thanks for joining us, 90 MF Comics.
Yo, thanks, Mr. Comic Man.
Hell yeah, we had some great. We didn't have many, but the fucking comment section was fucking. It was like having other guests with us tonight, dude.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do that fucking episode, dude. For real. I'm
ready. I got so much shit here. I just realized. I'm like, wow. Look, I got your boy right here, dog. Jonas's favorite. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This motherfucker, I fucked so many girls. The R. Kelly boy. You don't even know.
That could be considered pornography at this point, having that guy's album.
Yeah. Hold on, right there, man.
Oh, yeah, my favorite. Can I have that, bro?
Damn, dog. It's crazy because he made good music at the time, dog. When we ain't know, he was, fuck, man. It sucks. It sucks because, like, do I listen to his music still?
Were you guys into R&B?
Hell yeah, dog. Yeah. You just miss all. You know what? because we were talking about hip hop. I didn't show you none of the albums of R&B. I just passed. Hold up. First of all, this is not one of them, but this is like one of them. But that's not like a. Hold on. Well, R. Kelly's one. Another R. Kelly classic. Oh shit.
Were you like a Boys to Men kind of guy too?
Everything. I listen to every fucking body. I don't give a fuck. If it sounded good, I'm into it.
Save that for when we do the hip hop episode. I'm gonna have some of my cassettes. Anybody know what a cassette is out there?
I
I got some.
do. Yo, a fucking classic album, underrated, legend. Right here, dog.
Yep, for real.
Damn, that bitch was bad as fuck, man.
I was listening to some of that shit the other day that I had forgot about how good it was, dude. And I wasn't that much of a fan. Jagged Edge, yeah, I remember that too.
I'm not a fan of Lauryn Hill.
Or the Fugees.
Listen to that album. Look, your boy right here.
Who's that?
Oh shit.
That's Genuine.
Oh shit. Yo, how about Nelly, dude? Did anybody like Nelly?
Yeah. I listen to everybody, dog.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, I had that album. It was in here. Look, another Legends right here, dog. Let me see if I got a picture of them. Rest in peace to my dog. Gangstar.
Who is that?
Gangstar.
Gangstar, dog. Guru. And what's the name of the DJ?
DJ Premier and Guru.
Yeah, bro. What's my favorite song from there?
Masterfield.
Oh, I love that one, dude.
I like Dwick. I like fuck, there's so many, man. I can't even think right now. It's an overload of music.
You know what I like?
I'm trying to find Nelly right now in my hand. I lost him.
Gangstar had a lot of like also kind of like tribe jazz and shit like that playing mixed in with their tracks, which was dope.
How the fuck you lying?
Is that your
That's
R&B right there?
Yeah, I got more. I just can't find them. There's so much shit. This is a dope ass album too.
Now they have beef with Pac, right?
Yeah. I called them out hard. I think I got more in this bitch. This is a good album.
East Coast.
I like this album. Underrated.
What's the main? What's the hits on that one?
I think this one has shit. I just dropped everything.
Yo, we could have a hip hop conspiracy theory episode.
He did. I just want to love you. That fucking I'm a hustler, baby.
Yeah, those are hits.
Give it to me. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
That shit. Everything's on that shit. The fucking man, there's so many I can't think, man. Fucking I don't know the name.
99 Problems.
Yo, right here, dog.
But a bitch ain't one.
You see this, Randy?
Is that Jodeci? Jodeci?
Forever my lady. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You got them all?
I got so many of these shits. Underrated album, also Dead Prez is pretty dope.
Hey, cause I'm old. I'm an old goat, right? Cool that you have those there, and you could physically show them to somebody. Not dissing on the younger generation, Jonas, but I don't know. For me, it's like to like be able to show something. It's like the comic book collector that doesn't want to go digital. They still want to have the comic book out there and shit, you know?
Yeah.
I just blew my own mind right now, nostalgically looking down. I just saw Reasonable Doubt, Wu-Tang Forever. Like, all the albums I named are in here, and I'm like, damn, that's just crazy. Even this album, look, I used to buy everything. Look, I'm telling you. Look, dog. Randy.
Who is this? Let me see. Let me make. Oh shit!
What's up, dog? I got every album, dog.
Didn't Allen
got
Iverson make one too?
I don't know, but I had Shaq Diesel because he had a fire ass song with Peter Guns. And DJ Quick. It was fire. That's why I bought this album right here. It's called "The Way It's Going Down." Look up that song. That was one of my favorite Shaq songs. "The Way It's Going Down." It's called "Twism for Life." Twism was one of my favorite tracks. That's why I bought that fucking album. You had to buy a whole CD to get one goddamn song.
I hated that.
Album was fire. Good album here. You've heard this album before?
You know, I never really got into Common that much. Should I listen to it?
The album's good, man. That one had the light. Oh shit. Peaches and Cream, dog.
Peaches and Cream. That was a hit, dude.
Yo, I love my man right here, though.
You ever heard of this, Jonas?
Nope.
Dog, you should. This album's fire, dog. There's so much good shit.
We should have. Hey, listen. When this Corona shit dies down, we should set up like a DJ station and just have a jam. You know, invite some people over and just listen to fucking. We just listen to music, dude. We'll have a music or some shit.
I do that every day, so I'm ready to do it again with people.
Hell yeah. Tank, you anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to... When's your gaming channel coming back on, dog? Have you thought about that, or that's just on the back burner?
No, it's on the back burner right now, bro. But you...
All right, well...
Yo, real quick, side note. We'll talk about this in hip-hop. This rapper's name is Sauce Money right here. You see this guy?
Yeah, I don't know who he is, though.
He didn't really blow up, but he wrote the song "I'll Be Missing You," that Puffy song to Biggie. He wrote the lyrics. Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I rock the stage, you rock. You feel me? Like that was all. That's Sauce Money. That's why I bought him, because he was like a lyrics. He wrote that song. I wanted to see what it was about.
Speaking of lyrics, no. This is a remix of Tribe. Lyrics to Go. And I think I put the volume down for some reason. What's going on? Because it's almost time to go. So, yo, Big G, thanks for joining.
We are being censored.
I'm getting an ad. I don't want to add. Anyways, check out my boy down here. We moved around. Down here, GNP Arrow. He's doing some new artwork too with the social Disney. So check that.
It's kind of it's spelled like this, guy. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, let me bring a big ass picture for you, like this.
See if I can zoom in on you.
Social Disney Inc. Got a whole bunch of shit. Just check it out, man. We got a whole bunch of Disney themed. It's a page strictly just dedicated to Disney characters, and we're taking requests to make art. Or the COVID shit, just related to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Check us out. GNP Arrow, Social Disney,
GNP Arrow, custom heat press vinyl shirts, logos, whatever you want.
Digital artwork, designs, anything you want, man.
Stickers. Tank. Fist bump.
Yeah, my niggas.
All right. Hey, thanks for joining us on the chat. Thanks for watching the replay. Thanks for liking, subscribing. We'll see you next week. We're going to do that hip-hop episode. We almost did the hip-hop episode right now, but we're going to do it for real.
We got much more.
Tribe. Peace.
My name is Jason, making all the rumors at the party, lose composure. Pick up the beat with the mic and it's over. Try to oppress me on the run for whatever. Try the tribulations that we have to endeavor. Rebels on my philo, it's the letter to the better. See your shorty that you like, make this winner. Silly with the microphone, in other words,
Yo, good